Well, we found the train.
Hooray.
Mission accomplished? Question mark?
We found the cop, too.
And some friends.
It's kind of a shame the game never really gives you a good look at the enemies, because they are pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah, this is some Silent Hill meets like Last of Us shit. With like the weird butterfly-faced person and like double doll head and whatever the fuck that like fungus like schoolgirl thing was. And this bitch apparently.
Don't struggle. It'll just make things difficult for everyone.
You know, I feel like the lady who has clearly been the one chopping off arms, telling you not to struggle, is like, you know, that's sort of a... I'm only gonna struggle more at that point.
I'm sorry.
And hello, Discord group screenshot.
Ah, here we go. Some goddamn romance, finally.
I told you yachts were super romantic. Can't you feel the love in the air,
Lady, I just lost my fucking arm.
baby?
See?
You know, it's okay. It's a normal trauma response to begin hallucinating like this, so...
I'm super excited. The last date I was on was 800 years ago. I look much better than my profile picture, don't I?
You don't have a face, so I can't really
You're still
tell.
alive. I mean, barely. The silly little girl. Did she really think cutting off your arm could stop me? I mean, congratulations. You've been chosen. No, silly. Actually, maybe? Well, never mind. You have been chosen to join my team. Here are the benefits. Survival, unchecked power, having to fight a super powerful entity. Don't worry about that. Don't you want to be the hero that saves the world?
You know, I'm starting to have a couple doubts about this interview.
And gets a parade?
That parade is real tempting, though.
I don't know, I think she's still doing a real shitty job of, like, selling this.
Yeah, I think maybe we should, like, examine some of our other options. Maybe we'll circle back to this one.
Work for me. Fine. I'll annoy you into working for me.
Okay, challenge accepted.
I could just jump out of the boat.
I told
Right?
you yachts were super romantic.
Oh no.
Yeah, she already restarted this sequence once. Do you think jumping out of the boat would do anything?
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Baby. Yes, you lost your arm, but who cares? You're on a date.
Now, the real question is, does it do the Undertale thing where, like, she's aware of the second iteration of the loop and she's just getting more and more pissed off at you the more times you refuse?
I look much better. By the way,
You know, I didn't refuse it a second time. I probably should have just to see, but nothing has changed up to this point, so...
you
I don't blame you for not wanting to
are
check.
the better. Survival.
don't you want to suffer?
Good boy.
I guess? I mean, we're already suffering, so I guess that makes us qualified.
But yeah, no, just the way you were, like, skipping lines, like, it just... The sentence mix just lined up perfectly where it seems like she's like, oh, but don't you want to suffer? Why do I have a feeling that apple was supposed to be more centered to the character model, and instead it looks like it just kind of went into his liver? POV, you're the apple working its way through the digestive tract now.
I really love that just clean cutoff, where it just goes exactly from skin to weird glowy arm. It's just a perfect cut.
Damn it!
See, lady, this is why you go for the head. Although that does beg the question, would this game somehow get even weirder if the kid developed a glowing replacement head instead of an arm?
You know, I wouldn't put it past Lux to do that. Anyway, hey, it's the tutorial again.
Yes.
Except for real now.
So we have several mechanics that we're not supposed to yet because I'm playing on New Game Plus and it makes everything like 5 times less of a slog. But don't worry about it.
Using you.
You don't need to worry about any of that.
That's what she does. She uses people.
Oh, hello.
Maybe we'd have been more inclined to be on your side, lady, if you didn't, like, open with just literally cutting our fucking arm off.
I dig this dude's crystal legs. That's definitely a choice.
I kind of like the hammer that's just like someone's forearm grasping out to crystals.
And just the fact that he has, like, an actual set of legs, too, and he's just sort of, like, piloting the crystal legs like it's some weird bipedal bicycle.
So, stronger enemies have shields, and we have to break them before we can actually hurt them. By, some of them are flashier than others. Once we get elemental ones, it's just sort of a boring, oh, I'm gonna cast fire on you and it's gonna help, but the ones that we intrinsically have access to mostly involve turning our arm into, like, a jackhammer or a sledgehammer or something. They're pretty great.
Oh yeah, like, I will, again, give the game, like, props. Like, stylistically, this game, for the most part, looks sick as hell.
Why don't you just...
Like, the models and the animations, like, the non-battle animations, I guess, are a little, like, wanting.
You were too late.
But just, like, its visual language looks pretty damn good.
I mean, the thing to remember about
Yes, Umbra, right away.
the combat, because, you know, obviously you don't have to actually play it, is that because I'm on New Game Plus, I've carried over all of my combat stats. So, if you really want the authentic experience, and I'll probably record that at some point, just imagine that every enemy hits me twice as hard and takes half as much damage. Everything.
I imagine it doesn't look nearly as flashy for a little while, too.
But you handled it like a pro. So, here is the actual job I need you to do. You see that ugly, disgusting tree? That is Umbra. Her rat broke in here and stole the stone. The stone is the source of everything. I've used it pretty well, if I might add. And you're the result. But now...
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna disagree with that if the end result of your work with the stone is that you made, like, Chani.
Under any circumstances, let that happen.
It just kind of makes it sound like
That happens.
Johnny or the main character, like they're just kidney stones or something.
Umbra and I are architects of the human mind and soul. Humanity can only have one of us awake at a time. How do we decide who stays awake and who sleeps? Well, if the stone is used by an architect, it can force another architect to sleep. And if I fall asleep, everything and everyone you know will change. I love who we are. So, you are going to help me stop her by retrieving the stone for me. Unfortunately, she created these walls between us and the stone. See that depressing, tiny, tiny little dot? That's you!
I love that she's got the John Madden telestrator to help make her point.
I've seen your dot, buddy.
Well, you see, Yajirobe, if he gets the stone and he runs it into the end zone...
Take it and transport it behind the walls. And do it quickly. Because, we don't have a lot of time.
You know, maybe leading with "we don't have a lot of time." That could be important. How much time?
But she won't tell us how much time.
Worry about it. Shut up and focus on getting through the first wall, damn it. Do not fail me.
Dude, are you alright? Your arm!
This sequence is for you, Crow, by the way.
Oh, God.
Dude, we stole a lot of porn from my grandpa. You need to be more specific.
Again, the game show... Oh, that's what it was in reference to... Oh my god.
Of course I remember.
This game's shitpost,
You threw that away.
again, I don't want to use game twice in a sentence, but just, like... Its entire, like, sort of oeuvre of shitposting has been incredibly on point so far.
Dude, I didn't know you were that into it.
Guys?
I'll burn it all. Don't worry.
The DVD? Or what do you mean there, Johnny?
Okay, I am done listening to you.
But seriously, more of that iteration of Chani, please, and less of whatever the fuck came before all that, please. Like, that was legitimately funny.
Yeah, let's go.
So does Yajirobe's arm just perpetually glow now?
Yes, all the time. This is what your character will look like for the rest of the game.
Man, how the fuck is he supposed to get any sleep?
My favorite question mark bit of this is that it genuinely does act like a light source.
I mean, one would hope, at least.
So, one of my favorite things, and favorite is by favorite I mean the other thing, about this game's enemy design is how extremely reliant you are in getting the perfect dodge to actually, do any serious damage. You may have noticed that even though I was using our quick combo, I still could only get, 3 hits in before I got hit by the stupid projectile ladies. So, and if you get hit, of course, naturally, you immediately drop all of your combo and your death blow meter, if you have any of that going.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Watch out!
Another thing that's not immediately obvious is that you have no iframes.
That's pretty garbage for an action game like this.
Yes.
It's very easy to get like trapped in the corner because there's like there's an actual enemy you're trying to fight and there's like two people that are shooting projectiles at you. So you get hit by one, and then you immediately get hit by the other projectile, and then you get hit by the main dude, and then you get hit by the next projectile, which has started firing again.
Also, God, yeah, you weren't kidding when you said this game kind of moves at a lightning pace if we're already in Act 2 and it's like halfway through Video 2.
Yeah, we're like 45 minutes in.
Props where it's due, I guess. Like, the game, I hope, doesn't outstay its welcome. Like, a certain project that I could name kinda did by the point where we were just like, God, please end it already, by the time we finished it.
No, this game is very short. This game's like if 10 hours, 15 at the absolute most. I think my final time was 12.
Most people dying.
And it should be faster now that I have New Game Plus stats.
Does it feel any different?
Connected to what?
Yeah, that ellipsis is doing some heavy lifting there.
Do you think you can turn your arm into anything other than a sword?
Oh no.
Gross!
Close enough.
It's like the arm is showing who you really are. A filthy degenerate.
You know, I don't like the way your eyes sparkle when you say that, Johnny.
Oh, he's into this.
Wait! You're bleeding again!
Yeah, no, that just kind of happens whenever I get an erection, sorry.
I wonder if she was after my arm, too.
Probably. She seemed to be after everybody's arms. So, I guess it's kind of lucky Jisoo wasn't there.
Yeah. But... I just wish I knew if she was alive.
So is he just gonna have, like, the dildo out for the rest of the scene, then?
Great idea. I could use some rest, too.
Oh, thank God he finally put it away.
Why aren't you sleeping?
Oh man, he's still on Wi-Fi too.
Good to know that even in the midst of the apocalypse, 5G and Wi-Fi are still both fully available.
I mean, this is a pretty kitted out train.
Since I'm a part of every person, I have no name. But you can call me Lex.
I don't think she liked that very much.
I'm sure that's normal.
Please tell me that this is the first of but many opportunities to just troll the shit out of God, right?
I think we're only gonna talk to her, like, maybe one more time over the entire game.
Boo.
It's unfortunate. They really should have given more opportunity for that.
Emergency alert, you're gonna die horribly.
But just think of how many people's lives we could save if we told them that they were about to die horribly.
Isn't that literally just the plot of Devil Survivor 2, though?
Both of them?
Maybe.
It's just... Okay. If the world is ending, are you allowed to be selfish?
No, altruism forever.
But what if everybody's selfish?
Well, if everybody's selfish, we can play a little game called The Prisoner's Dilemma.
Don't be a Luna, always betray.
Dude, you don't know how I feel. It's just... all I could do was watch as you got hurt.
Yeah, you are kind of a useless glob of shit, aren't you, Shawnee?
Yeah, that's right. As long as we're alive, who knows what might happen.
Also, how fucking long is this subway line?
Super almighty power?
Well, someone's getting catfished.
Good lord, the entire party needs to stop to learn, like,
Hey,
how to be safe on the internet.
Shawnee, you wanna, like, tell me a little bit more about this, offer for you to get some power?
will show up any moment now. Just you wait.
To be completely fair, there was a news story that was published, I think, just a couple of weeks ago from the time of this recording that literally said, like, Gen Z is getting scammed both, like, online and through, like, basically text messages at, like, a rate probably, like, 200% or 200 times that of, like, millennials and Gen X, so there is precedent for these children being complete fucking morons. You should have gone with just look out the window.
So, what do you
Yeah, but she's an idol and has no idea what actual conversation is, so we should, like, take advantage of this.
Why are we going faster?
Putting Japan's exploitative entertainment industry to use for you.
Get up! Come on, get up! Oh, good. You're alive.
Please tell me Chani burned to death in the accident.
Chani's over there.
Balls.
She didn't say he was okay.
Oh, he's not even that far.
Why must you tease me like that? Also, get what happens if you touch the radiation arm? Like, is it a solid mass? Would your hand just go right through it?
Is everybody okay?
I mean, it seemed okay for him to, like, scratch his own head and use his phone with the radiation arm.
But, like, that's touching yourself with it, though. Like, I'm talking about touching other people.
Chani, we're all better than the train.
I don't know, you could, like,
Let's go.
just try to shake hands with Chani and just fucking Dr. Manhattan him into atoms or something.
The wall looks weird.
Let's be careful. and
Hell,
try
for
not
all
to
we know,
touch it.
Yajirobe's just giving these two dipshits cancer the longer he stands around them in, like, close
Not
proximity.
all of us have powers, dude.
Let's just keep going.